Oh, YouTube, this is that guy 781. I want to kind of, I guess, kind of say an overview of my personal rifle, my evil black rifle. All right, this is a KEL-TEC SU-16C. It is unloaded. There's no mag in there either. Make sure you guys can see that. All right, my gun is slightly modified, and I modified it custom to my own taste. First of all, it's the fore end. I changed that out. It came with the folding bipod, which I felt, which was part of my selling, was part of the reason why I bought it, because I thought it was pretty cool that you could flip out the bipod. But after trying it out and realizing how flimsy it was, I opted to have the compact fore end that has a rail on the bottom, so you can mount, a light, laser, VG, whatever you choose to put on there, whatever you like to hang from your rifle. That was about 50 bucks. I also changed to their different stock, which is their it's basically an M4 collapsible stock. It includes a pistol grip that's actually used on the PLR pistol, and it's basically a stock attached to that. The stock with the pistol grip set was I believe like 130. Also, that's been changed on my rifle is the front sight, which is the it was originally the plastic sight with the orange on it, but I had issues when I first had it. When I first had the sight would go all the way around the barrel, and I had to ship it back to KEL-TEC. They replaced it. Actually, they were just going to repair it, but I said, since I had to ship the rifle to you and that cost me money, could you replace it with a better front sight? And to compensate me, they did. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure they do that on a case-by-case basis. I'm pretty sure they, case-by-case basis, depending on what's going on and how much you're inconvenienced. Alright, the rifle is chambered in 223-556. Chambered in both. Some rifles are only chambered in 223. The gun does have kind of like the AK style bolt action, which is really good. I found this going to be really reliable. I haven't had a single jam at all. The gun disassembles really easy. It's really easy to clean. No tools required to really disassemble it, actually, at all, which is pretty cool. You can just disassemble it by hand. It takes standard AR mags, so you can take your 10 round, your 20 round, and your 30 round, and even your 100 round drum will fit in here. So the rifle is very accurate. I'm actually uploading a video of me actually shooting this. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot that video tomorrow. I have some car repairs I gotta do, stuff like that. We'll see. A few things I want to tell you about the rifle. It's very accurate, partially because of this extremely long barrel that's on the model I have. I'm not a great shooter. I'll be the first to admit that. I'm usually satisfied with a reasonable combat accuracy. As long as I can hit a man-sized like center mass target, or even like an 8x11 sheet of paper at 50 or 100 yards, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Especially when I use iron sights. Like I said, I just added this, so we'll see how this works out. We'll see if it holds at zero. Because this is a lighter gun, this gun is very light, it does jump around a bit. And I've had another red dot that didn't hold at zero. This one was really cheap red dots, like 30 or 40 bucks, so I went double in price, and I bought this one, which was like 80 bucks. I want to see how this one, works out. And I might do a review on this if it's good enough and I feel like, maybe something people want to have. Funny story about this gun, if I have time, let's check the time. Yep, I do have time. Actually, when I went to the range, there was a guy that was AR. He had it all decked out. He had all the bells and whistles hanging from it. He had an EO-TEC, and there were some girls, and I was next to him. I was shooting this. This is before I actually changed the stock. It had the regular folding stock on it, the one that folds under. But so we were there shooting, and I heard you guys say something about, oh, cheap rifle or something. But I had my have my hearing protection on. But I could just tell he said, I'm not sure he was trying to impress the girls or whatever. But I thought it was kind of funny. So I waited for him to take his target out to, he took his target out, so I think we were about maybe 35, just 40 yards. I had iron sights, he had his EO-TEC on his AR-15, which is the alleged god of all rifles. And of course I know this naturally comes down to the shooter. like I said, I consider myself at best maybe average. I'm by far not like an expert. But I think I should give a lot of credit to this long barrel. Anyway, this guy, I say he probably shot maybe 10 rounds. 2 got on paper. Neither of them were in the actual circles. They were like one here, one there, that's it. I had a group like this at like 35 yards with iron sights that weren't even adjusted. That were not adjusted. It was like when I first actually started taking my rifle out. So I thought that was kind of funny when we brought our targets back, because the girls were standing kind of behind him. And they looked at his target, they looked at my target, and they're like, cheap rifle or you can't shoot. So I thought that was kind of funny. Just want to bring that up here. You know, this is a good alternative. If you're having trouble finding an AR or an AR that you like, or you just want to be different. I originally went to buy an AR and I ended up getting this. And I felt kind of bad because I got something different, but it took me a while to actually build love for my rifle. And to realize, you know, it's reliable, it's accurate. Only reason I wanted an AR-15 was being the Me Too club. Like you see everyone drives a Honda Civic, and they're all with their, you know, everyone drives a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla, you know, #1 selling car in the world or whatever. But it's just a Me Too type of thing. You know, the range, everyone has an AR. Very few people have a KEL-TEC SU-16. And when I actually take this out, more people ask me a lot of questions because they want to know a bit more about it. Because it's a unique weapon compared to what the run-of-the-mill that you see all the time. You always see an AK and you always see an AR. Hold on, we're going to do time check. Alright, I'm pretty good. Alright. And this is good. I mean, this gun is good. I've only cleaned it once and I put a lot of rounds through it. And the ammo I shoot is Brown Bear. I actually shoot Brown Bear in .223 and also shoot Brown Bear in 9x18 Makarov from my Makarov pistol. And that's a dirty ammunition. I mean, there's no way to escape that. It's a dirty ammunition, but you know what? This gun sucks it up and spits it out, basically. And it doesn't complain. So, you know, if you guys are, you know, if you guys are girls, you know, girls are into guns too. If you want to try something a bit different than the run-of-the-mill, think about it. I mean, this gun cost me, I want to say maybe $600, a little over $600, but I got mine during the Obama election, so it was jacked up in price. Right now, you can get it for under $600, this model. And for under $600, I changed this, which was $129, and I changed this, which was $50. There's only 2 major things I changed, so that, you know, let's just say $200. So for $800, you can have a very stable, reliable rifle. It's not an AR, you just be a bit different. And it is made in the USA. It's actually made in the same state which I live in. But it's really a good gun. You know, don't let other people talk you out of this gun if you want it. Everyone's going to tell you to get an AR. Somebody's going to tell you to get an AK. Someone even may tell you to get an SKS, which is also a good gun that's actually on my list to get. But definitely give it a try. KEL-TEC SU-16C. Number 223-556. Mine's slightly minor, as I mentioned earlier. It also has this cheap little Chinese sling I got off eBay. That was supposed to be elastic, and yeah, it's not elastic. But yeah, bad feedback, by the way. But the gun is great. I even got my initials kind of carved in here. Don't you see that side too much. But it's a great gun. I say check it out if you're able to. And this is that guy 781 signing off. Just gotta do a little quick review of one of my weapons, and I'll actually take it to the range so you can get some more exciting footage of me actually shooting it and see the big ball of fire that comes out the end that I can't find a flashlight or anything for, or a muzzle brake. So, that was that guy 781, and signing out.